Welcome to 31 Days of Horror with me, Aaron. Today we are on day 21. Wow, it's wild to me. On day 21. And today on day 21, we're doing Terrifier 3. Terrifier 3 is a 2024 film that you can watch in movie theaters at the moment. It's the only way to watch it. Before we get into this full video, I just want to say, in my own opinion, everyone's talking about how this is gorier, and I don't know, but like to me, it was just bigger. Like it just had a bigger budget, maybe, or like a bigger set pieces that were happening, and there are more kills set in once. Like right, there's a whole scene where a bunch of people get killed. To me, like nothing's ever gonna probably top Terrifier 2 with that scene with Allie. That scene was gruesome and hard to watch. These all just felt fun. Like they felt like ridiculous. Like this was not menacing. He was being a jerk with her. And this one, I don't think he's really being a jerk with anybody, really. They're just like fun, new, creative ways. How to watch Terrifier 3. This is just like Terrifier 2. It is gory. It is shock. It is boundary pushing. It is bigger this time, I guess. Bigger would be maybe not more gorier, but bigger. So eyes closed. And it's time to get in the holiday spirit, the Christmas spirit, y'all. Art is coming for the holidays. That's who he's coming for now. The holidays, Christmas in particular. And no human is safe in this one. And no rat either. Erroneous thoughts. So, my thought for the day is in doing the Terrifier 2 review, I really don't think I gave Sienna enough love. I gave Art the Clown a whole segment, and he deserves a whole segment. But I just feel like I didn't hype up Sienna enough. And I really think what balances these films, what makes it that much more fun, is a good protagonist. And we have one in Sienna. I think that's really due to Laura Rivera, who plays Sienna. She does such a great job within this film. She really makes you fall in love with her and root for her. And there's not many people to root for in these films. In fact, most of the time you're rooting for Art because some of these characters are just awful. They're not very like nice or you're like rooting for them. And some of that is because the actors themselves might be kind of awful. Which then feels like it's okay. I don't really feel for these people when they're getting what's coming to them, right? Because I really wasn't rooting for them. But then there's Sienna, and you do root for her. So I just wanted to give a moment to Sienna and to Laura for her performance. So welcome to the final girls club. Sienna, you're in really good company. 1 minute summary. It's time. The 1 minute summary. So I'm just going to give you the basis of what this is. I only have a minute. It's on the top of my head. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. So this is Terrifier 3. It's set during the holidays, and it's about 5 years after the first film. And we get a little uh, update of what Art's been going through, and he is risen. He's risen due to Vicky, who was his survivor from the first film, and now they're kind of entangled together. It's kind of what I enjoy about the Terrifier films. There's really loose plot lines, and it really lives in this kind of different kind of world where like our rules don't really exist, which is kind of great for the Christmas spirit of it all. It's magic in that kind of way. And so we're following Sienna and Jonathan after Terrifier 2, and they're not doing well. They've been kind of messed up, obviously, by what's going on. And so then, Art is back. Art's back to get Sienna and get anyone along the way. But now it's the holidays. It's the holidays. Went over a minute already, but it's the holidays. That's the big one of this. The holidays. It's time for my 1 minute review. I've got 1 minute to tell you what I thought about this. This isn't like written down. I'm not like, it's literally just off the top of my head of anything I can remember. So let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's have some fun. And that's what this film does. Is just have some fun. It's a sequel, so it's going bigger. I love that it's set during the holidays. I love that Art's coming to wreak havoc during the holidays. I love that he loves Santa so much. He does, and then gets to be Santa. Good for him. Um, I will say I wanted like more. Just wanted more. Like I felt like if you're gonna do the Christmas season, there were so many more things they could have done with this, and they do a lot with it. But I just wanted. I was so excited for more holiday themed things to happen in Art's world. And speaking of Art's world, I really this is like magical realism. Because some of these things, when you're hurt this way, you're not able to walk, you're not able to do some of the things, and obviously the way that he kills people, like, you're not going to survive half of the things he goes through, yet these people still survive. So I think that the holidays is a great setting for art because there's a lot of holiday films that are like that. But I wanted more. Aaron's experience, so my experience watching it. Okay, I saw Terrifier 2 on a Saturday, and then Sunday I was missing art so much. I was like, let's just go see Terrifier 3. I went to a 7 p.m. show on a Sunday night. I don't have any friends that would want to watch this kind of art. So I went by myself. And believe it or not, it was packed for a Sunday night. And I was not expecting that. And so it starts the film pretty dark. And then I realized, wait, I'm watching a Terrifier film in the theaters for my first time. That's a different experience. I kind of started feeling a little anxiety. And then I returned to my younger self's advice about horror. That's how I watch horror. It's not forever. This thing that I'm watching, if it's terrifying me, it's not forever. Eventually, there'll be another movie I can go watch, and this will be over. So I might as well enjoy the beauty of the horror. And then I had a good time, and the film then started having a good time and became fun. And there were a lot of teenagers in the audience, and it felt like a lot of people who have never seen a Terrifier film before. Like, this was their first one. It's like they didn't know what they were in for. But like, because there was a lot of walking around. I've never experienced so much walking around, walking in and out. It's like they needed a break from it, but they kept coming back. I thought you were walking out like done, but they would come back. I think there was only one couple that walked out. That's my experience. Stick the ending time and let you know if it stuck the ending, because sometimes I'm like, don't waste your time because the ending is terrible. This ending came out of nowhere for me. I was like, wait, we're here? Wait, is this the ending? We're at the final. Oh, okay. You should be sure this isn't a dream of Sienna's, because Sienna has wild dreams. But no, it was the ending. I was like, oh, this is happening. It felt like we missed a few steps to get to the ending. Like, it felt like there's a few other things I thought should happen in order to get there. Like, we needed to earn it a bit more, but it's over a 2 hour movie. So, and there's a lot I like in this ending. And I, in particular, do like the final beat. And this is definitely a bridge film, it feels like. I'm glad they used the holidays because that made it more fun and unique so it can stand on its own. But this definitely feels like, here's Terrifier 2, and we're going to get a Terrifier 4, and here's our bridge, Terrifier 3. Like, I loved all the battle. It was great, and some of the imagery they used is great. I don't think I really needed Vicky as much. Like, I missed the Pale Girl. The Pale Girl was great. I don't know if we needed Vicky. She was talking way too much. And part of the whole thing is I like Art doesn't talk. And she was kind of like talking for him. And this one also like opened up the lore a lot more. But it was kind of like I was getting a bike for Christmas, and I asked for a certain kind of bike, like a Schwinn or something, but I just got like a Walmart bike, which is fine. I got a bike, and it's good. It's a good bike. It's gonna do what it's gonna do, but it's not what I asked for. I don't know why that was my analogy, but it's my analogy for this. But I guess I should be just grateful that I have a bike. It's a 3. Long story short, 3. Aaron's category. This is how I open up the film a bit more. But maybe these fun little categories can let you know what you're in for when you're going to go watch Terrifier 3. This is camp. It's going camp, and it's going big. This is bigger. I don't know about gorier, but it's bigger. Violent. This is violent, and anyone is game. Anyone can be game. Anyone can be game. It's fun, though. It's fun. It's still fun. We're still having a good time. And it's a Christmas movie. It is. I hate to tell you, it's a Christmas movie. There you go. Camp, big, violent, fun Christmas movie. Terrifier 3. Stab again. Am I going to stab this movie again? Yes, I'm going to watch this again. I'll watch it probably every holiday season. It'll be my break from the holiday joy films that I watch. It'll be my nice break. It'll be a different kind of joy for me during the holidays. Thank you, Art. Thank you for coming for Christmas. Well, I think it's time you let us know in the comments what you thought about Terrifier 3. Are you enjoying the holidayness of it all in it? Let me know in the comments. And remember to like, as well as comment and subscribe. Happy Halloween and happy holidays.